The unofficial word of the year for 2020 is without a doubt pivot, as everyone has had to pivot from their original plans due to COVID-19. Georgia Farm Bureau is no exception after they had to cancel their yearly convention and pivot to district election meetings instead to make sure business got done.
We're required in the bylaws to elect our officers and directors in the month of November, December each year at an annual meeting, and that's something that we're required to do in the bylaws. And we normally do that in conjunction with our convention because everybody enjoys that. It's kind of a big family reunion and things like that. But COVID has made that impossible. We can't get that many people together at one time to do that. So we had to come up with some way that we can be in compliance with our bylaws as far as the elections go, so that we can do that. And the best way that we could come up with was these district election meetings so that our members can come together in an area close to where they are. We can keep the crowd small enough so that we can have social distancing, wearing masks, taking temperatures, all those kinds of things, those COVID protocols that we intend to follow. So we could keep everybody safe, because the safety of our members is the utmost importance to us. But we want to do that while we can also elect our officers and directors. And so that's how we came up with the district election meeting procedures. It's a lot different from our convention, but this is a different year.
As you can imagine, the decision was not an easy one for leadership to make, given the fact that they've held convention every year in Jekyll for decades.
We didn't come to this decision very easily. There was a lot of thought that went into it because, number one, we all just wanted to have the convention. That's what we would normally have. But we got to looking at what the options were, planning out into the future. And if we didn't plan to have some kind of some type of substitute for a convention, where would we be if down the road we weren't able to have the meeting? We have to have our elections. We have to do that. It's required. And, we had to have a plan, and we couldn't wait until 2 weeks out.
But just like most people, they're already looking into 2021 with optimism that things will be better, and are planning for the regular routine of having it down on Jekyll Island next year.
Well, our plans right now are next year to have a regular convention, to have a convention down at Jekyll Island at the regular time, just like we always do. That is our intention. Of course, our intention was to do that this year too, but COVID changed our minds and government regulations related to that. But our intent right now is to have a regular convention next year. Everybody wants to have a regular convention. That convention is like a big family reunion. And it's a lot of work, and it takes a lot of time, but we've been doing it for 82 years, so we pretty well know the drill. We would much rather have had a convention this year, and we're certainly looking forward to having a regular convention next year, just like we always have.
Reporting in Gordon County for the Farm Monitor, I'm John Holcomb.